Hello, my good people. We are back with another banger. Still discussing about food poisoning, which has been quite hectic and one of the longest topic we have ever discussed. Before we continue, I can't forget to thank you people for the support you are giving me. I always appreciate each and every day, because if it were not for you, I could not have been where I am at the moment. For those who have not subscribed, let's continue subscribing, liking and sharing our videos so that they may reach as many people as possible. Let's get back to our topic, whereby we have been discussing about food poisoning. And today we will be discussing in details the major or the main 10 signs and symptoms of food poisoning. We will discuss each symptom in details. And so far so good. I know each one of you can tell what food poisoning is, what are the causes, management, the complications, and how all the ways or tips you can apply to avoid food poisoning. So let's go straight to the point. Food poisoning is an illness caused by consuming or eating foods or drinks that contain bacteria, viruses, or parasites. In short, eating contaminated food or water. And what contaminates the food? The food is always contaminated by a bacteria, a virus, and a parasite. While many foods and drinks may contain potentially harmful organisms, they are usually destroyed during cooking. So that means they eat during cooking, be it a stove, be it a gas or charcoal. The heat destroys the harmful organisms or the toxins. If you don't practice good hygiene and proper food storage methods, if you don't practice proper food hygiene and proper food storage methods, you increase the chances of food poisoning or contaminating your food. So if you don't practice good hygiene and proper food storage methods, such as washing hands and keeping raw meat at the bottom of your fridge, even when cooked, foods can become contaminated and make you sick. Eating foods that contain poisonous substances or toxins can also cause food poisoning. Eating foods that contain poisonous substances or toxins can also cause food poisoning. I hope you get that point correctly. These toxins can be naturally present in food, such as species of mushrooms or produced by bacteria in food that are spoiled. So the toxins can be naturally present in these foods. These toxins can be naturally present in foods, such as species of mushrooms. I hope everybody knows about mushrooms. Or it can be produced by bacteria in food that has spoiled. A point to note, and this is very important: There are different types of organisms that can cause food poisoning. So symptoms and severity vary. This is very important. There are different types of organisms that cause food poisoning. So symptoms and severity vary. That means the symptoms of one to the other, they can't be at the same range. They vary. The time from when you get food poisoning, the time from when you get food poisoning to when your symptoms start can range from a few hours to a few days, making identifying the offending food quite difficult. That means you can't immediately tell or identify the food that had the toxins which has caused the food poisoning immediately. Reason being that your symptoms start all the time between when you get this poisonous bacteria and when the first symptoms show up can range from hours to a few days, and this makes it difficult to identify the offending food. Some foods carry, this is very important, some foods carry greater risk of food poisoning than others. What does this mean? Some of the foods we eat carry a greater risk of having these toxins, be it bacteria, be it virus, or the parasites. So some foods carry greater risk than others, and these include, number one, or an example, undercooked meat and chicken, eggs and unpasteurized dairy products, shellfish, and unwashed fruits and vegetables. Let me repeat this point. Some foods carry greater risk of food poisoning than others, and these include undercooked meat and chicken, eggs, unpasteurized dairy products, shellfish, and unwashed fruits and vegetables. Major symptoms of food poisoning include the following. The 10 symptoms which are major in food poisoning include, number one, abdominal pain and cramps. So now we are discussing the 10 major symptoms. You are just doing a bit of introduction and a bit of repetition for those who have not been following our videos, so that they might get an overview of what food poisoning is, so that if we start discussing these symptoms in depth, they will have a bit of knowledge and will be able to understand what we are talking about, because we don't want to leave anybody behind. We want everybody to understand. So, abdominal pains and cramps, they are felt around the trunk of the body or area below ribs but above the pelvis. In food poisoning, harmful organisms produce toxins that irritate the lining of your stomach and intestines, resulting in painful inflammation in your stomach, which may cause pain in the abdomen. Let me repeat this point. In food poisoning, Harmful organisms produce toxins that irritate the lining of your stomach and intestines, resulting in painful stomach, resulting in painful inflammation in your stomach, which may cause pain in the abdomen. This marks the end of our first video today about the signs and symptoms, and in the next video we will continue discussing these symptoms in detail so that each and every one of you will be in a position to identify the major symptoms of food poisoning. And remember, we have other diseases or conditions which present with similar conditions. It doesn't mean if you have abdominal pains, it must be food poisoning. No. Peptic ulcer disease can also cause abdominal pains. So, here we are just being specific with the food poisoning. And I hope everybody gets what we mean. So, when it happens that you have abdominal pains, you don't go saying that you are having food poisoning unless it has been taken, your samples have been taken to lab and a diagnosis made. So let's meet in the next video where we will continue discussing these 10 signs and symptoms of food poisoning.